what is the cause of desire? Now everybody is getting different desires. Somebody, while sitting in the lecture, the mind goes to the pizza. Somebody, while sitting in the lecture, goes to the football game. Now everybody is experiencing different desires. What is the cause of these desires? It's very interesting. The Bhagavad Gita says, Sangat sanjayate kamah. It's not as you would commonsensically think that intrinsic qualities of something are creating desire. The cause of desire is the attachment of your mind. Whoever has the mind attached to whichever object or person repeatedly experiences the desire for that object or person. Like, for example, take alcohol. It's an obnoxious thing by itself, foul smelling. But you ask the same question to an alcoholic. He says, who says it is foul smelling? The moment I go by the pub and I get a whiff of the whiskey, I start swaying from side to side. Now, because of the attachment of the mind, that alcoholic is experiencing the desire. Let me clarify through another example. There are mothers also sitting here, fathers also sitting here. You hold your child, you smell your child, you place your nose on the child's cheek and head, and you feel very joyous from the child's bodily smell. Supposing I was to tell you to hold your nose on your neighbor's body for 10 minutes, could you do it? Swamiji, there's a smell. You're getting a smell from your neighbor. You don't get this obnoxious smell from the child. I should, but I don't get it. I don't know why. Your mind is attached. In that attachment, even a foul smell has become a wonderful aroma. One mother, her son got lost in the fair. She went to the police booth and said, I have lost my child. The policeman said, Mother, 5 lost and found children have been brought here. Take a look, which of them is yours? The mother looked, none of them is my child. The policeman said, Mother, how does your child look like? Well, he is blind in one eye and slightly paralyzed, so his face is contorted on one side, and his hand also is affected by paralysis. He keeps it like this and he walks with a limp. The policeman says, how stupid, mother. You saw such beautiful children. Why don't you just lift any of them, hug them, and experience your motherly affection? Why are you desiring this contorted, ugly child of yours? The mother says, Mr. Policeman, you will not understand a mother's heart. I will only be able to sleep after I see that ugly, contorted child of mine. The mother doesn't want just beauty. She wants her child, in which her mind has got attached. So, wherever your mind has been attached, that is the desire that you experience again and again. And when the desire is created, the 2 consequences. Fulfillment will lead to greed. Unfulfillment will lead to anger. And the Bhagavad Gita goes beyond. Krodhat bhavati sammohah, sammohat smriti vibhramah, smriti bhranshat buddhinasho, buddhinashat pranashyati. It says from anger will come delusion. From delusion will come bewilderment of memory. And when the memory is bewildered, the intellect will be ruined. And when the intellect is ruined, that person will be lost. Lost, in other words, suffer a downfall.
The Memorial Day retreat, I think it's been one of the best and one of the most amazing GKO retreats ever.
So I'm really blessed and fortunate to be here. Thank you so much. You have done an awesome job.